Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Unlock English Podcast.
Hi there. We're so happy you could join us today.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Alex. On this channel, we help you practice real English in everyday situations.
That's right. And if you enjoy our videos, please don't forget to like and subscribe to Unlock English Podcast.
Yes, it really helps us a lot. Thank you.
Today, we are going to talk about something very important.
That's right. We're going to learn how to talk about our feelings in English.
So, Alex, how are you feeling today?
I'm good, thanks. A little tired, but overall I'm fine. How about you?
I'm feeling great. The weather is nice, so it makes me happy.
That sounds wonderful. Why are you tired today, by the way?
Oh, I stayed up late last night watching a long movie.
I see. Well, I hope you get some rest tonight.
Me too.
So, Emma, what did you do this weekend?
I visited my family. We had a small dinner together. It was really nice.
That sounds lovely. I'm happy for you.
Talking about your day is a great way to start talking about feelings. For example, we said, I'm great, I'm good, and I'm a little tired.
Yes, that's right.
Another way to express feelings is to use I feel, like I feel happy.
Is there a difference between I am and I feel?
Good question. Usually they mean the same thing. I am happy and I feel happy are both correct. But sometimes I feel is for right now, this moment, while I am can describe a longer term state.
So if I say I am a happy person, it means it's part of my character. But I feel happy right now is for the moment.
Exactly. You got it. Let's practice some common feelings. Alex, can you tell me when you feel happy?
I feel happy when I eat my favorite food. Pizza always makes me happy.
Pizza makes me happy too. I also feel happy when I talk to friends or finish all my work for the day.
That's a great feeling. For me, after cleaning my apartment, I feel happy. Everything is tidy and I can relax.
A clean space really makes a happy mind. What about the opposite of happy?
Sad. I feel sad when it rains for many days and I cannot see the sun.
I feel sad when I have to say goodbye to my family after visiting them.
Oh, that's very sad. I feel sad too when I watch a sad movie about a lost dog. I always cry.
That's okay, Alex. Feeling sad sometimes is normal. It shows we care. So far, we have happy and sad. Another common feeling is tired.
I'm tired today because of that movie I watched.
Tired is a feeling in our body. I feel tired after a long run or when I don't sleep enough. My eyes feel heavy. Other simple feelings include hungry and thirsty.
I'm hungry now.
Really? It's only 10 a.m.
I had a small banana for breakfast. Not enough.
I'm not hungry, but I'm thirsty. Coffee would be perfect.
Coffee always helps.
Remember, we can be a little hungry or very hungry. When very hungry, it's hard to think clearly. Now, let's look at stronger feelings. Sometimes we feel excited.
Excited is wonderful. I feel excited before a holiday or traveling somewhere new. Thinking about all the fun things makes me so happy.
Me too. But sometimes I also feel a little nervous before flying.
Nervous. Ah, yes, that's when you feel a little scared or worried about something uncertain.
Exactly. For example, speaking in front of many people makes me nervous. My hands get cold.
But you are speaking to our viewers now.
True. Being with you makes me feel happy, so the nervous feeling is gone. Okay, Alex, now let's talk about angry.
Oh, yes. Angry is not a nice feeling. I don't like it.
Nobody really likes being angry. Can you think of a time you feel angry?
Hmm. I feel angry when I'm stuck in traffic. I cannot move and I am late for a meeting.
That is frustrating. I feel angry too when I lose my phone. I look everywhere, under the bed, in my bag, but I cannot find it.
That is a very bad feeling. So, Emma, what can we do when we feel angry?
I take a deep breath and count slowly to 10. 1, 2, 3, up to 10. Sometimes I listen to soft music or drink a glass of water.
That is very smart. I should try that in traffic. I usually just talk to myself.
What do you say?
I say, "It's okay, Alex. Be patient. You will get there soon." But sometimes I don't really believe it.
It's a good start. Another feeling is surprised.
Surprised. I love that feeling. It happens when something unexpected happens.
Yes, it can be a good surprise or a bad surprise.
A good surprise is when a friend visits me with a gift, or my boss says, "Good job, Alex."
A bad surprise is when you see a spider on the wall or when you forget your friend's birthday.
Oh, yes. Spiders are definitely a bad surprise for me.
Me neither. Let's talk about scared.
Scared. I feel scared when I watch a scary movie, with ghosts.
Why do you watch scary movies if it makes you scared?
It's a little fun, exciting, but after the movie, I feel scared of the dark. I have to turn on all the lights.
Oh dear. Maybe try a happy movie next time.
Good idea. What makes you scared, Emma?
I feel scared when I hear a very loud noise at night, or when I walk alone in a dark street. My heart beats very fast.
Those things make sense. Feeling scared is our body's way of warning us.
Exactly. It's okay to feel scared sometimes.
Section 5, calm, looking forward to, stressed, and bored.
Let's move to a calm feeling, relaxed.
Relaxed is wonderful. I feel relaxed on Sunday mornings. I drink coffee and read a book. No work, no stress.
That sounds perfect. I feel relaxed after exercising or after a warm shower.
Relaxed is the opposite of nervous or stressed. It means calm and peaceful.
Another interesting feeling is looking forward to something.
Ah, yes. I am looking forward to the weekend. I am looking forward to eating pizza later.
Always pizza. I am looking forward to our next video on Unlock English Podcast. I am looking forward to summer.
It's a positive, happy feeling about the future.
Now, how about stressed?
I feel stressed when I have too much work and not enough time.
Very common. I feel stressed before a big test or a project at work.
What helps you when you're stressed?
I make a list. I write all the tasks down. It helps me feel calm and organized.
Great idea. I should try that too.
Let's not forget bored.
Bored? I feel bored when there's nothing to do. No movie, no book.
Really? You're usually so active.
True, but on a long rainy day with no plans, I feel a little bored.
What do you do then?
I call a friend, play a game on my phone, or clean my house.
Cleaning is useful. Even if it's not very fun, afterwards, you feel good.
Section 6, Feelings for Others and Complex Emotions.
Let's talk about feelings for others. For example, when your friend is sad, how do you feel?
I feel sorry for them. I want to help. I say, I'm sorry you are sad. Can I help you?
That's very kind. We can say, I feel sorry for you, or I'm sorry you are sad.
And if my friend is happy, I feel happy for them. I say, I'm so happy for you.
Yes. And what about a stranger who needs help?
I feel sorry for them too, and I want to help. Feelings can be complicated, but simple words can explain them.
That's right. Always try to say, I am, or I feel with these words. Example, I am happy. I feel tired. I am excited. I feel nervous. Now it's time for our question of the day.
Yes. Today's question is, what is one thing that made you feel happy this week?
Think about something big or small. Drinking a good cup of coffee, talking to your family, finishing work.
Write your answer in the comments. Don't be nervous. It's a great way to practice English.
Remember, all feelings are okay. Talking about them helps your heart and your English.
Keep practicing a little every day. Watch our videos again, listen to English songs.
And we'll be back with another real-life English conversation soon.
Maybe next time we'll talk about hobbies or food. You'll have to come back to find out.
So don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss our next video on Unlock English Podcast.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and have a wonderful day.